All right, this is Larry with Justice News Network here at the Left Coast Forum in downtown LA, and I'm here with Vanessa.
Hi, how are you today?
All right, Vanessa, and you're about to give a panel and tell me about MOBB.
So Moms of Black Boys United is an organization that was founded 2 years ago, and we're focused on changing the perception of our young black boys and men in hopes that we can help protect them from police brutality and from the ills, social justice ills of the United States.
Well, that is a noble, noble goal.
And it's a tough one at that, but we're up for the challenge. I think the organization was started shortly after the deaths of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile, and we're very focused on changing the perception of our young men and changing the narrative, which is what our panel is about today. We'd like to change the narrative to the school to prosperity pipeline instead of the school to prison pipeline.
Oh, yeah.
Which we see that a lot of our sons are facing today.
Absolutely, and that prison for profit pipeline,
yeah.
it's just inhumane.
Yeah, it's inhumane, and it certainly doesn't help when we have young men that have challenges, learning disabilities, emotional and behavioral issues that are automatically pegged as problem children and therefore sent to juvenile correctional facilities and the sort.
Yeah, and I don't see there's any reason why cops should be dealing with elementary school kids.
Absolutely not. I mean, the increase of school resources officers in the school buildings, it's increased tremendously over the few years, and it is a direct result of this nation just putting our boys through a system that they were not meant to be in, and we'd like to stop that.
Well, and when it comes to the incarceration nation, they choose that instead of mental health.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that we'll be discussing today, how learning disabilities and mental health sometimes do play a part in our young men being pegged as problem children and therefore being sent through that set up for the system, if you will. Mass incarceration and prison for profit is a huge issue. We have to find a better way to work with our young men that come from environmental stressors that lead to some of the behavioral issues that they have.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, at justicенewsnetwork.com, we say America needs to change the business of our country from military conquest for resources and corporate dominance to being the welfare of the people.
Because it has to be about the people.
Because as Teddy Roosevelt said, the welfare of all of us is dependent fundamentally on the welfare of, each of us is dependent on the welfare of us all.
Absolutely. If we can't learn to work together as a nation, we won't be able to prosper.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for taking the time, Vanessa. Nice to meet you. Give me five.
Nice to meet you, too. Make sure you check us out, mobbunited.org. Thank you.
Very good.